Hi, Grizzy. How are you? It's been a while. But yes, hi. I know it's been a while. We got through the holidays, so I should be kind of back to normal for a bit because I will be flying for vacation. I'm gonna go see Caro. Yeah. Um, what else? That'll be at the end of April, since I'll be going for my birthday. Ooh, messed up hands. But yes, we will be playing Sandrock tomorrow. So I'll make sure that's all updated. I'm actually using the rooms I had created for a bit ago, I think. Was that May? It said May. Yes, thank you. I guess I do have to go back and rewatch her streams. Yes. So I'll be traveling over to visit her. We're gonna celebrate my birthday and I'm gonna get pork buns. Or how did Caro say? I'm gonna definitely need to ask Caro again how it's pronounced over there and not pork buns. Because I have a very, very hard time finding them here. My time at Portia Mobile. You could buy this game on mobile? Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the whole background. Here, I could actually just chat to you guys on the home screen. Look at, there's Papa Bear and Oak. But yeah, right there. My time at Sandrock and then it for mobile. I'm like, okay. But yes, don't know exactly what we're doing, but I have to make sure that I have everything ready. Of course, today I spent morning eating breakfast. Took a nap. And then I did spin my wheel before I took the nap. I have this wheel that I spin and like a list of kind of like house chores. So I spin the wheel to determine what room I'll be cleaning. And in my head, I kind of joked. I was like, oh, what if I get my mom's room? The wheel's like, you will get a room, but it's your own room. And I was like, oh no. I didn't quite do everything I planned to do because I took a nap. But I at least vacuumed. I put my clean clothes away. I did my mirror and my windows. And then I started cleaning the furniture. And that was as far as I kind of got. Because I also put my pins on my board. I had these little metal pins that I got from the anime convention that I went to February. No, it was March this year. I couldn't quite remember. But I put those up on my little cork board, so I positioned them throughout my little photos that I have. And then I did clean the games that I got from that convention, as well as cleared out my dresser and put stuff away. It's like, oh, if this stuff is old or this needs to be thrown out, I'll throw it out. Because some things I've been putting off. like cleaning the games, because I don't like, because all these games are, of course, pre-owned, because I'm buying older games. So I got one N64 game, I got one PlayStation 2 game, and then I got a Wii game. So I was like, okay, I'd rather not put these into my system if they're dirty. So I cleaned them. Of course, you clean games with isopropyl alcohol. I really need to buy myself the 90% one. Like, I use 70, which is okay, but that is lowest as you should go. The 2 CD games were fairly clean, but the N64 game apparently was really dirty and the pins were dirty, and I was like, oh, glad I cleaned you. Oh, and then my mom got this arrow garden or whatever for her birthday, and I set it up in my room because it had just been sitting there. So I started that today, which it is really bright in the corner of my room. I can see it like out of the corner of my eye. But it's supposed to give us herbs, so we'll see how well that goes. And then I also trimmed, I pruned my plant because it was done blooming, so I trimmed off all of the, flowers because it's a succulent. I think it's, the plant's called a calone? Something along the lines. It's a part of the succulent family, but it blooms and then it's green, but I finally trimmed it. Or pruned. I don't know. So I did all those and pretty much made my art table, which I had like an art desk that folds up and down. Essentially has become my garden table that I do all my gardening stuff at. So, and different things where I had taken them from my room and moved them into my game room, which I'm like, yeah, I still need to clean games over here, but I cleaned most of them when I had to move everything up from the basement. But there's few games from last year that last year's convention that I hadn't cleaned yet. So I still need to do those. I realize I could be explaining all of these when I play the game, but I always tend to forget about things when I'm talking or when I'm playing games. So that's why I'm like, I haven't gone into it. But other than that, that's pretty much all I did today. And besides, of course, throughout the week, work. We had a dog who, she found the biggest pile of shit and decided, yep, I'm gonna roll in that. And all I could do was just scream at her. I was like, Millie, no! And the dear trainee just stood there staring at her, and I was like, at least use your foot to push her away. I understand not wanting to bend down and touch her. I just got my lead, and I hooked her up, and I just put her out on the thing, and my other coworker, like, saw her, and was like, what did she do? And she had turned around, and I go, saw the look on his face. I was like, does that answer your question? He's just like, alright, I'll deal with this. I was gonna let the manager deal with it because she had it all over, and she's white too. She was a white dog. So, she looked like she rolled in shit. There was nothing I could do. Okay, wait. I know I just looked at it, but... Okay, 5. Yeah. She and, like, one other dog that we have at work are known for rolling in shit. So we constantly have to yell at them to get the fuck away from shit. We're like, please don't do it. Luckily, a lot of them do start to listen to me. It's been quite a few months since I started working there. Which is nice, because fucking finally. We have a lot of dogs that eat the poop. So it's constantly, like, battling back and forth as you try to run for the poop scooper. As you're yelling back, watching it, you're like, don't you fucking dare touch it! Oh. Yeah, sure. Whatever. It's Sunday. I saw everyone going up to church. My love! Hello! Surprise! Hi, Arlo.
If there's a thief around, we'll find him. Don't worry.
Hey. You're a thief. You stole my heart. Yep. I'm just gonna continue on. I'm terrible at jokes. Pick up lines, fit. But Oatmeal has a lot of fun when I take her to work. Oh, cool. Leveled up to 12. Oh, wait. Skill points. How the fuck do I find that? Wait. Okay, there it is. I was like, wait a moment. Does this one have a skill tree? No, this one... Or it kind of does. Ooh, I have 3. Oops. Okay. One, we're going to apply for this one. Ooh, these are all really good. I tend not to put a lot into social. Just because. Increase the workshop points by 1. Okay. Yeah, because usually, like, here, like, this one would work. Like, items sell for more. Cool. Matchmaker, like, literally all you have to do is just get them to, like, the full heart, and pretty much you're fine. Unlock new selfie poses. Maybe that one's cool. Okay, so we're just gonna do this because all of these are pretty good to get. Stamina is going to be good to get. Max endurance, which is running, you'll get there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do all of these because I would like to have the chance of getting double the things because I'd rather not have to always mine. That's why I also really want that tree farm to get up and running because, ooh boy. I have to get further along into the story for me to get the mining one going. That, and I forgot that I'm also saving up money so I can buy the best equipment. But other than that, pretty chill. I did have one, like, stressful day at work where I think we only had 66 or 68 dogs. And it felt more noisy, more chaotic than when we had 120 dogs. Because we had so many dogs that were just being assholes and constantly barking. Like, they're either constantly barking or they're constantly trying to hump one dog. One dog always ends up being the victim. Oatmeal had ended up finding someone who she could play with. That she actually played nice with. His little name was Goonie. All the names that people come up with dog names are fun, because you get, like, the typical, like, just real people's names, and some of them I'm just like, okay. Like, we have a dog named Paul. Just feels strange to have a dog named Paul. We have a dog named Jerry. That one doesn't feel as strange. And then we have one where it has 4 like first names because apparently they let the kids all pick a name and that will be the entire name for the dog. Which we just call them by the first name on their thing. I have a dog named Moose. He's a golden retriever who likes to throw tantrums. Like, he will get on his back with his arms and legs flailing about and constantly barking, and he's wiggling as he does this. So he's just constantly throwing... Oh, I ran out of stamina. No, hold a minute. Map. That was it. I am, like, trying to do Sandrock controls, which is throwing me off. And I was like, this is not the right controls. But he throws the biggest tantrums because I'm always, like, yelling at him. Paul and Jerry are just happy than me. Yeah, like, because we have a black poodle. She's named Pearl. We have a Dalmatian named Bubbles. We have a German Shepherd called Green, spelled like the color green. That one was just weird. We have a Cosmo and Wanda. They're not from the same family, but they were there together like one of the days, and I was like, oh, we have Cosmo and Wanda. Okay. Craft. I'm out of wood again, aren't I? Of course I am. Wait. Why did you need charcoal? Oh shit, I need charcoal. Oh fuck, I already... we have a small dog named Shaggy. He's fun. We have I think it's a... not a Boston Terrier. We have a Boston Terrier named Cooper. He's a little menace. Bullies his 14-year-old sister who's blind and deaf, can barely walk. And we're like, oh my gosh, leave her alone. You're going to be the death of her. So we're constantly yelling at him for that. What else? There are some fun names. Of course, we have Sky and Luna. They're 2 golden retrievers. They're sweethearts. We have a small dog named Roxy, which her nickname is Spicy Nugget because she's small. Who's the most well-behaved dog? Ooh. We do have some good, well-behaved dogs. Yes, we have one named Biscuit. We have a lot of food named dogs. Oatmeal being one of them. What else? I already used up my energy for the day, so I can't quite do too much right now. We have a dog named Yoshi. His nickname is the Skinwalker. Oatmeal's the best, yeah. Most well-behaved. Gotta, like, also think, because that might be Sky. Oh, sorry for... No, it's more the fact is most dogs are pretty well-behaved. Each one of them does have their moments, though, where they'll be little shits. Actually, I think it might be the Golden Retriever, Sky. Her sister does get into trouble, but Sky's also older, and she mostly sleeps, but then when she wants attention, she'll come over and, like, lay at your feet with her belly up, and she's like, "May I have belly rubs, please?" I love her. She is adorable. I just wish she stops sleeping under where we keep the hose to clean up the pee and poop. I was like, "Baby, please, no, the hose is gonna drop on you." I do have, like, there are good ones, but they do have their moments where you have to yell at them and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "You're fine, but don't do it again." There's a dog named Rosie. I love her. She's really sweet. Her fatal flaw is that when it gets to the end of the day and she sees all the dogs leaving, and she's not the one leaving, she throws a conniption. She, like, barks, and she has this really high-pitched bark, and, like, she runs around, like, in circles, like, barking. She is but a lot of these dogs are well trained. Some of them are not. You can obviously tell which ones are and which ones are not. Most of the doodles, golden doodles, they're nuts. Train your dogs, please. She is fully trained. She just gets excited. So, and then she is also kind of a pain when you're trying to put her harness and collar on, because she wants to jump everywhere. But other than that, she's usually a sweetheart. She does eat shit, though. But she does listen if you tell her not to, so... It's just more of the fact is you get to be attentive to see if there's any... Exactly. One of my favorites, his name is Bubba. He's a really sweetheart, but he is in the big dog side, even though he is like a medium, like small medium dog. Because it's not just about their size, it's about their attitude that we separate them by. I don't think I have enough to start this. Oh, I do. Okay. Okay. It's bedtime. He's really sweet. He loves coming up to me and, like, putting his paws up on my leg so he can, as I have the hiccups. And he just wants to be rubbed, and then he makes this weird, really weird face when you rub his, neck all the way down to his side. He starts making this really weird face. But he's kind of like, he's older, and we call him the grumpy old man, Like, he's the one who would yell at the little kids. He's like, get off my lawn! That's him if a dog gets too close and, like, accidentally bumps into him when he's trying to sleep. He, like, go full ham, just barking at them. And of course, he has his dogs that he doesn't like, and one of them is Benji. Benji is a Belgian Malinois. I have run out of wood. Okay, I gotta go chop down trees. In the beginning, he was an ass. He came in as, like, a puppy who still had his balls, because we do allow dogs in that haven't been fixed. A lot of, like, the main daycares, it kind of depends on which daycare you go to. Some of them don't allow dogs to be not fixed. We do. But, so he came, and he still had his balls, and he was the worst fucking menace. He was part of the big three. Like, if I walked in... Oh, I work at a dog daycare. Yeah, so I see a lot of dogs. I did want to be a vet when I was younger, but I couldn't handle seeing the animals injured. Or, like, putting them down. Hey, I leveled up, sweet. So I figured I would do the next best thing, which is just watching people's dogs. Because I used to, when, like, I was out for my pelvis, I used to watch people's dogs at their house. Like, essentially house sit. Oh, here, I should probably, now that I have that, I can do the charcoal and the other stuff. But yeah, Benji was a menace. He was part of, like, kind of the big... we had the big three. Or at least I had the big three, where I would... As soon as I saw them, I'd go, no, why are you here? Benji was one of them. He was on the lower one. You know, Akari needs to be trained too. She screams out. I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna tell her that you said that. I'm gonna go meet her. I'm kidding, don't ban me. Hi. Chef Taku. You can clearly tell that I hesitated because my brain was second guessing itself. We're just talking about all the different dogs. Currently I'm at, like, my 3. Talking about, like, my 3, like, kind of most disliked dogs. It has changed. Different ones, shoot up there. Benji was the lowest one. I wouldn't say he was at least 4. So he wasn't too high up there, but he at least kind of listened. Moose, who I talked about him throwing a tantrum, was only a kind of a recent development. He doesn't do it quite as he didn't do it before. But anyone who's on this list had balls, and they're all men. They're all males. So it was Benji. Benji became a lot better after he got his balls chopped off. A lot of it is that the dogs need to be trained in impulse control, which would probably help a bunch of them, because a lot of them mount, and then or just complete dicks to other dogs. Benji would mount, but then he would get, like, upset or whatever. He had caused actually a few fights and actually bit one of my coworkers. That he had to, like, get bandages for it and stuff. And even my coworker was like, I hate him so much. And one day he got his balls chopped. And he was fine. He became like this biggest sweetheart who would like walk up and you would like have his butt like still sitting on the ground, and you put his paws up and then put his head in between and just stare up at me like, hi, can I get pets? And he follows me around constantly. Every now and then I have to tell him to tone it down because he's still 1. So he's still a puppy, pretty much. He's just getting into more of his teen years. So a lot of these, like, we understand they're puppies. But you can still train puppies. But he's really sweet now, and I love him. Oatmeal tries to play with him often, and sometimes he does play back, but sometimes Oatmeal comes in and he's like, I don't want to play, and Oatmeal's like, no, we're playing, and I have to yell at Oatmeal. At least Oatmeal listens to me. I do have to tell him off because he does sometimes walk over to eat the shit, and I just tell him no, and he's like, oh, okay. I was just like, Benji, you're fucking weird. Moving on up. What the dog? Thank you. I'm getting attacked by bees. Bees. Moving up. I want to say is a golden doodle named Ranger. Which is funny because it's Multica's brother's name is Ranger. But Ranger still has his balls to this day. Which means he's still an asshole to this day. Ranger constantly barks at you and then everyone else. He barks pretty much constantly throughout the day, and it sucks. Is there enough? No, not yet. I'm still waiting on one more. Ooh, I forgot to pick up the mail. Give me a moment. From Town Hall. Hi, you know we currently don't have an active barber in town. Is mocked for his colorblind nose. Has never recovered. I thought time would heal everything, but I was wrong. After the recent talk, I found that he is depressed as ever, and there is no barber in town. I was hoping that someone can help Sanwa regain his confidence. In time like this, we need to stand up and help each other. I really don't want Gus cutting my hair anymore to his own son. Thanks, Mayor Gale. Why did you say that to the entire town? Hi, Pinky. Bye, Pinky. But he constantly barks, and then he does try to mount often, and the worst thing is that you can't use the water bottle, because most dogs, when you squirt them in the face, they're like, oh, okay, don't do that again. Or they will do it again, but you at least can, like, either hold up the water bottle and be like, hey, go away. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Okay, it's Martha who wants...
Now, where did my cooking pot go? Toby must have taken it on some misadventure again. I am going to ask him.
Okay, that's cool.
Hello.
I have your commission. Will you take that now? Thank you. Goodbye. Ooh, it's Monday. Oh, shit. No, he's there. I can't steal from him. But Ranger is unaffected by the water. So he's usually, like, his head's wet from us just shooting the water bottle at him a bunch of times. And I was like, dude, no. Sometimes I just hate dealing with him. Okay, street lamp, talismans, wooden baskets. I guess this one. But Ranger's still there, and I still, when I see him, I'm like, oh lord. But he has gotten a little bit better. Not much, but he has. Because he's growing up a bit. But there's nothing I can do because, oh lord. Okay, sword all, thank you, goodbye. And then the next would be Moose. Moose is pretty up there. Mostly because he does still hump, and then he does bark at all the other ones. At least sometimes he'll find a dog that will play with him, which then he plays, and I'm like, okay. But I have Moose clinging to me. And now he like, kind of, like, tries to, like, guard me, so you'll kind of growl, which I always have to push him off. Because he's a golden retriever. I don't remember if I said that. But he's interesting, I guess. He didn't start doing the tantrum thing where he throws himself on the ground until after he encountered or had an incident with the first dog on this list. The first dog on this list, his name was Rudy. He, I want to say he was some type of pit mix. I don't quite remember what his breed was. I think he was a mix. But he had, like, that short fur. He was white. And then he had, like, kind of that boxed head. You know, that you would typically. Rudy went through training. In the beginning, he went through training. Like, he would go out, he would get trained and everything. I drink your... Yeah. Usually when I, cop, I start trying to drink something. It's a joke forever. But... So Rudy was really good at training. He was just had really bad play manners. Like, he would constantly walk up to other dogs and just bark at them, like, pissing off the other dog. And it was constantly like you were trying to get him to stop, because the dog, of course, would retaliate. Because if a bully comes and picks on you and won't stop, at some point you're gonna reach your snapping point, and you're just gonna snap. Which dogs do. Sometimes, or most of the time, it won't go into a full fight. It will start with them barking back. Or like bark, growl. That's usually what the good dogs do, and what they're supposed to do to let them know that... Yeah, pretty much, Rudy. I was like, your name fits you? And I was like, alright, whatever. Oh, hold a minute. I wanted to check these baskets. Okay. How many did I need? 10? Wait a minute. I could have went over here. I'll turn them in tomorrow. And he would do that. He would go over and he would just pick on dogs, and they would, like, bark back. Like, warning him, and then they would walk away. Like, good dogs, that's usually how they're supposed to respond. Of course, we had the big mom of the group.
New citizen. I'm Agent T, and this
I
is
was
my partner,
talking, Agent
We
T.
are part of the Free Cities Debt Collection Agency.
I have debt? Shit.
Can I help you?
Yes. It has come to our attention that you are the offspring of the former owner of this workshop. Is that correct?
What are you talking about? I don't know this person. I am. What is it? I don't know, Dad.
Well, that doesn't matter. Public records show that you're his child. Your father accrued 50,000 golds in debt from his business. Since we cannot find him, the debt has fallen to you as his closest kin. Because I'm
That's
a
not how
nice
debt
guy,
works.
I'll give you a week to come up with that money. If you don't pay up, we'll take this house as collateral. If you try to run, we will inform the Civil Corps.
Dude, fucking Todd. He was like, ah shit, gotta go. He's running from the debt collectors. He has debt.
That's all. You have a good day now. Come on, Agent H. Let's go.
Your name's Tuss? Okay.
What should I do? Maybe I should go talk with the mayor.
They're rats! What were those? The debt collectors. Okay, yeah. I'll do that in a moment, but... okay. Let's make not a generator, but a civil furnace. I was like, what am I trying to make again? I thought I was making the battery, but I wasn't. I did need this to do other shit. Okay, the battery. I could have done all of this. Huh. I guess I just wanted to get a head start. Okay. Anyway. Oh, fuck. I forgot I have to be holding the shit. Oh, I forgot I have a bunch of fish I need to sell, too. I don't have any springs. Fuck. Yeah, the mom of the crew, going back to the conversation, like, kind of the mama of the dogs, her name is Storm. She's a Doberman. And she's kind of the older, but she will put the puppies in place if they get, like, too rowdy and start trying to mess with her. It's just like, that's not how we do it. She has done that a few times to Rudy, because Rudy would go over and try to pick on her, but she finally had pushed him down and was like, yeah, you need to stop now. And he was like, okay, I'll stop. I'll stop with bugging you. I'll go bug someone else. And so Rudy would get into kind of scuffles. They're not full-blown fights, but a scuffle. And then sometimes... Oh, I think he was one of the ones who got into it with Benji, because he was immediately, of course, put on the big dog side. Okay, these guys are just... You had your thing down here. Oh, well. Oh, I gotta go turn in this to Carol. But I'm trying to think. Like, how am I... Like, I'm also trying to remember, kind of all the shit that Rudy has done. I guess eventually they couldn't really handle Rudy being in the big dog ring because he was just a fucking menace. So, the management decided the bright idea of putting him in the small dog ring. With all the small dogs. And usually we keep the puppies in those rings too, so sometimes, yes, it does get, like, rowdy. So he's in that ring, and so is Moose. Moose kind of goes back and forth. It also depends on how much the dog gets picked on or other things, or if they can't be together with certain other dogs. So, like, a lot of it goes together. Yeah, you kind of know where this is going. which the day before, or like the morning of, I had noticed Rudy was in the small dog ring, which I'm usually in small dog ring. Just because I handle them a lot better. Some of my coworkers handle the bigs a lot better, some handle the smalls better. So it was like, okay, yeah, I have no problem. I like being in the small dogs. Yeah, some of them aren't really trained. Oh no, actually he did very well of not attacking any of the small itty bitty ones. He sticks to more dogs his size. Which Oatmeal would be his size, so he did try to pick on Oatmeal a little bit. Of course, Oatmeal just ignored her after I had told her not to do it. Like, she would bark at him when he would get, like, annoying, but yes, Rudy actually was very good about not doing anything to the small dogs. Oh, thank God, yeah. No, that would have been way more of a problem. Okay, what was the other thing I needed for this? Power stones, bronze... Oh, fucking hell, bronze bars. So, Rudy was in the small dog ring. I was in the small dog ring with Rudy, and most of the time in the morning. Yeah, but I kind of like pushed him away. Like, most of these dogs I try to befriend because they tend to, dogs tend to listen to me more if they know I'm not constantly yelling at them all the time. So I do, like, give them pets. I find out where they like to being scritched. So... Oh, I just remembered. Rudy was the first one to injure me at this job. He had headbutted me that had kind of, like, split my lip. So I was bleeding. And at some point, I think he also gave me a nosebleed because he hit my nose. Because he would jump, like, full-blown headbutt. And I was like, ooh, Rudy, I did not like you. And this was back when he still had balls. Because he did get his balls snipped. He also, like, dogs that tend to have more of a, like, kind of aggressive side also wear their prong collars in the ring. Not like aggressive, it's just more they're troublemakers. Kind of. Or if they're the Great Danes, then sometimes they'll just have it because that's a big dog to try to get a hold of. Oh, he is. He lived up to his name. He, like, that was just kind of back, and then I was, like, upset with him. I forgot I was grabbing power stones. I couldn't remember why I was in there. But he had gotten into it, like, the day. He got into it twice this day. First was kind of an older dog. I don't remember it. I think I just remember it being like a schnauzer. Not like the itty bitty one, but like more of the medium one, not giant one. We had one giant one, and his name was Zeus, and he hasn't been back, and I just want to say thank goodness, because the dog would not leave you alone. He's constantly jumping. He was being a menace. He was just bad. He wasn't training though. And as soon as, like, our trainers would come over and be like, hey, can I have this dog? The trainer would come over and he's like, can I have Moose? And I was like, thank God, fucking take him. And he goes, oh, glad I can be some help. Or Zeus. I don't remember if I said Moose or Zeus. I can't remember. He got into it, one with an older dog, which was in the morning, and of course, anytime they kind of get into, like, a bigger kind of scuffle, like, because you have small ones. Small ones you don't have to write on the board. The bigger ones, you do. And so it was kind of a bigger one, I guess. You can have the doggo back. Exactly, which he's a giant schnauzer, so he was also a big... Hi, QQ. I have to go talk to Gail about debt. Nope, speaking of...
Debt collector's agency? There is such a thing, but I didn't know your father had any debt. I have a suggestion. The next time they drop by, send them to me so we can work out a deal. You've worked hard for Portia, so it's the least we can do.
Aw, thanks, Gail.
You should also have a talk with Martha. She had to deal with some debt when her husband passed.
Aw.
Maybe she can give you some legal pointers.
Okay. But he ended up getting ridden twice that day on the board. That's Alice. That's not Martha. Martha's the baker.
I'm so sorry to hear that you're dealing with your father's debt.
Bitch.
Though from what I can remember, he didn't seem like the type who'd be in debt. Anyway, I've dealt with the debt agency before. The point man around Portia is actually Mr. Isaac, so they're very easy to deal with and very fair. Don't worry too much.
Isaac? That's not who approached me.
Isaac's the old man who plays, like, a game in the park, which is, like, literally behind us.
No, that can't be right. Unless something happened that I'm not aware of, Mr. Isaac should still be the sole representative in our town. Maybe you should talk with him. He'll set the record straight, I reckon.
Okay. All this is seeming sus right now. Here you go. Yeah. Isaac plays on the ground until you get a quest where he's like, can I have a fucking table? And we're like, yeah.
What are you yapping about? Your father didn't have any debt.
Huh?
Heck, I'd even classify him as a penny pincher during his time here. Whoever came to you wasn't from the debt agency.
Okay.
They called themselves Agent T and H.
Tuss and Huss. These two buffoons are at it again.
Come again?
These two idiots are brothers from around Portia. They're bandits. Or at least they try to be. They make some trouble now and then. But they're mostly just a pair of imbeciles.
Damn.
What should I do?
Well, I'd ignore them, but that's just me. Maybe you can have the Civil Corps do something about it. Someone took my favorite book while I was out for a walk. I'll never forgive.
Isaac, this is a completely different conversation. Thank you, though. We're gonna go talk to Arlo. Do I have to talk to each one of them? I just want to talk to Arlo. Oh, no, there should be... There... Was that it? No, I'm just walking into a corner. Speaking again before I had continued the story, so you got 2 times on the board, and luckily my coworkers were there to kind of pull him off. The first dog got away with no marks. The second dog, on the other hand, had a few marks. Okay, Arlo is in here.
Huss and Tuss? Doing what now? That's pretty clever of them.
Hey, I'm trying to deal with this.
How much time do they give you? A week, right? I'll be sure to show up that morning as well.
Hey, thanks. Wait until the weekend. Yeah, no problem. And I had 2 of my coworkers because it's kind of an open room, so I can shout for someone to help when a dog is too much. My one coworker had him buy, because at this point, he was only wearing his prong collar, and he did have his balls going, which did help. Didn't save him, though. Like, his attitude was better, but it wasn't by much. It was funny because we got a new coworker, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, Rudy is so bad." And I would go, "He's better." And he goes, "He was worse?" And I was like, "Yeah, he was way worse, but it's whatever." But she had both of the arms on this prong collar, and she couldn't lift up. She was trying, pulling, and then my male coworker came over and was finally able to get him off of the dog. Because when Rudy attaches, he attaches. And so at this point, me and my coworker, my male coworker, are both done with Rudy. Because at this point, he was starting to amp up into constantly getting into fights. Yeah, she was trying her best, and I stood back because two people trying to take care of a dog that's in, like, kind of attack like that, you don't need to be crowding. Pretty much what I do is that I take care of the dogs who try to join. Because usually when a dog tries to start, or does start a fight, you have the dogs who will jump in as well. Luckily, Oatmeal's not one of them. When this does happen, I don't see her at all. She's probably just, like, waiting behind me, just watching all this go down. But I have, like, most of the dogs that do join in are the ones who are kind of troublemakers. But since it's a small dog ring, I literally can pick up the dog and kind of, like, push him off. There are some dogs that I just pick them up by their scruff and just, like, kind of, like, toss them back. They're not itty-bitty dogs. I wouldn't do that to an itty-bitty dog. I would actually just hold the itty-bitty dog. But we don't tend to have a lot of itty-bitty dogs. If we do get if we do get a lot of them, they end up going in their own little separate pen. Because we have 4 pens, like, kind of, like, sections. 2 on either side of the walkway, which is it's all open, so I can talk to anyone if there aren't dogs barking that we can't hear each other. But she had him, and at that point we were done with Rudy, so Rudy gets put in the back because we do boarding as well, so we have these kennels in the back, so we just put Rudy in the back. We're done with him. And I think this was towards the kind of the end of the day. So I had vowed, and I told my male coworker, I was like, if he's in my ring again, I'm putting him away. I was like, I don't feel safe with him in my ring, because at this point, management still's not kicking out this dog. And my male coworker has complained about him, but they kind of, like, brush him off. They're like, you just have to, like, sometimes work better. And he was like, really? Really? Because my male coworker has worked at other dog daycares, and he has actually witnessed a dog kill another one. And he's like, I don't want to go through that again. And go to the corner. Exactly. It's funny because we actually do that. We have leads, slip leads that we wear. And if a dog gets too much, we slip them up and we post them to, like, the fence. And we're like, you get to sit there. Like, the max is, like, 10 minutes. We do it every now and then. But we also have to watch it because some dogs will actually try to bite their way out of the leads. And we have a ton of shitty leads because of that. Because they start fraying. We're like, oh shit, I just saw the time. Oh, I forgot that in this one, there's no consequences if you just pass out. Next day, I go in because I like work 4 days in a row, so. Yeah, think about what you've done. Stop mounting, stop eating shit. That one we usually don't post dogs. That one's just like, ah, shit. What are we gonna do about it? Okay, we're just going to make a few more of these because bronze bars. Oh, wait, why am I making them in here? Here. You just make bronze bars. We're gonna need bronze bars until we don't. You'll know when we get to it. When we don't need them anymore. It was funny because it was like the first thing that in Sandrock that I was doing. I was like, bronze bars, bronze bars. Give me all the bronze bars. So I go in the next day. I think it's like my last day of the week or whatever. And I see him. I see Rudy in the small dog ring again. And I go... I think it was my male coworker, or it was my other one. And I was like, why is he still in the ring? And he goes, I don't know, I tried. And my manager goes, he goes on breaks now. Every hour, he'll do like, I think 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay. Like, sure, I guess we can try this for a day, because before he wasn't on breaks. So I was like, alright, might as well give this a go. If it works, because sometimes dogs just need a break. And I was like, okay, we'll give this a go. Moose, the golden retriever, who was number 2, was also in the small dog ring today. And at this point, Moose still has his balls. But at this point, he's kind of guarding me. Like, he's getting into this kind of habit of kind of growling. He'll, like, stand in between my legs and, like, kind of, like, try to protect me. And I always kind of, like, push him off. And I was like, you need to stop. Just because he was a fucking menace when he was younger. And I thought being nice to him would help it. It did. I could at least call him and ask him not to do stuff, and he does listen most of the time. It's just more the fact is he still fucking does it. But he's kind of like that guy where you're like the creepy guy, and you're like, suddenly you're like, you be nice to him, and now he doesn't fucking leave you alone. You're like, I have to deal with my consequences. But, so, Moose does what he usually does. And my male coworker is in the ring with me today, which we had talked about it, that we're like, well, he's like, I guess one of my coworkers had said to my manager that he was complaining, but to be honest, I was complaining about him as well. And my male coworker, he's like, are you good? Are you good if it's okay if I go use the bathroom? And I was like, yeah, no problem. Do you need the password book? Okay. Here you go. And I was like, yeah, that's okay. And I was like, there's nothing really. And it's my first hour in the ring, so it's like 10 or 11 in the morning. I was like, it's whatever. At this point, they're all calm-ish. Rudy's just being a menace to Aphrodite in the corner. Which he was always bugging her. Frody, which her nickname's Frody, usually just sits in the corner and sleeps. She's pretty good about it, but if you mess with her, she will fight back. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I constantly walk over there and be like, alright, Rudy, you gotta come over here, which sometimes when I do call him over, he does come, but I can't yell at him in a mean tone. I have to be nice. Like, do like, hi, Rudy, come on, Rudy. And just be like, okay, come here. And usually then he comes, but Moose, apparently, during this time, Moose is in between my legs. I am kind of like standing, like kind of close to the vacuum, stuff like that. Like I usually stand either on one side of the wall or whatever so I can quickly survey the room. And see if there's any poop pee, because I have to spot the poop before the other dogs do. Yes, Arlo, I will take your quest. And, sorry, Presley. So I'm surveying the room, and at this point, Rudy comes over to pick on Moose. And apparently I've been warned that he's kind of picking on Moose pretty much the whole day. And I was like, great. This thing only opens at 6, and it's like, what, 10, 11? We're not far into the day. And so Moose is standing underneath me. I kind of hear Moose start to growl, and I was like, no, we are not doing that. And suddenly, like, I do have long hair. I have my hair up in a bun in the back of my head. Of course, not on the top. It's back of the head. And Rudy goes for it. He goes for Moose. And Moose, remind you, Moose is under my legs. And all I can do is get out of the way as I am shouting, trying to get someone's attention. The thing is, I can't shout above a certain level of loudness or my voice cuts, which will tell me in the situation. And I also know from the day before is that there's no way I'm going to be able to get Rudy off of this. And my male coworker just went to the bathroom. And I'm the only one in the ring, so the best I could do in that situation, even though it sucked, I could not pull Rudy off. So I did the next best thing, is that I pushed all the other dogs, because at this point, my other coworker, like, because we do have multiple who are like either cleaning or doing other things, they come in and they're trying to do something, and then that also causes, because all the dogs go crazy at this point, all the dogs start barking and other things, so you can tell when a scuffle does happen because there's a whole change in tone with all the other dogs, and they're trying to get him off. And at this point, I'm pushing off the dogs. I'm pushing, like, taking care of 5 different dogs that are all trying to get in on this as well. And I'm just like, I'm pulling them, I'm pushing them. I'm like, have to yell at their names, because the first thing I do with all the dogs is that I learn their names, because dogs tend to learn or respond more when you call them by their names and not just like, hey, stop. You like have to single them out. You have like 50 dogs in that room. So I'm like pulling these dogs. Like I have Bowie, which he's a mini, like not mini, but he's more of a smaller dog. He's trying to go after them. I have Bandit, which Bandit usually doesn't bug with dogs. Like, he's the one who usually sleeps, but if something's happening, he'll go for it. So I'm pushing him off, and then I got like 3 other dogs who were trying to get in and on this. And so I'm just pushing them, and suddenly I feel myself get both my shoulders get gripped, and I get kind of like pushed to the side. My male coworker has come back, and he was like, move. And at that point, I had, I think, one of my female coworkers, the male coworker, I had my 2 managers in there trying to deal with this. And then finally, one of the trainers runs in, and he's like, give me your slip lead. So I hand it to him, but it gets caught on my bun. And I like go ahead and I like, he's pulling, and I like push it over finally, but it causes my hair to fall down since I use a bun that doesn't use bobby pins or hair ties. So it's just up naturally with my hair, so that all just falls down. Do the parents know how their child behaves in daycare? Sometimes. Like there are things that go on their profile. Don't worry, my hair was fine after this, because after the trainer is done, that's when they take them out. So this won't go on like for much longer. I can just leave that open. But let me just get the copper plates going. And I'll keep talking. But so he gets moved because usually when a dog he's also latched on too, so you can't quite get it around his neck. Because usually when a dog has something that they're not supposed to have and you really need to get it out of their mouth, you're supposed to put pressure on their windpipe because they have to breathe, essentially, so they're going to have to open their mouth. So that's, and the trainer had told us this like a few days before, because one of my coworkers' AirPod case dropped, and one of the golden retrievers picked it up, but he locked his jaw shut. So we're all trying to get it out because we're like, please no. So, and then he told us about that. But, so, I knew what he was trying to do. That's why I was also trying to give him my lead very quickly. So, eventually they get him off. And they get Moose. They take Moose out because the dogs are still going nuts. Because all dogs will try to swarm in, or most dogs will try to swarm in on the hurt individual as well. So, you need to get both dogs out of the ring. That, and we also need to check Moose for injuries, which I think he ended up, actually, Moose ended up coming out with the bare minimum of injuries. I think he had a few cuts, and where Rudy was latched on, Moose literally just lost hair. No chunks, no nothing. He was bald in that spot for who knows how long. But that was also the deciding factor on if Rudy was staying or not. Poor Moose. Exactly, but me and my male coworker, because they were blaming my male coworker for leaving me alone. And he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, you had no way of knowing that that was going to happen. And I was like, you're fine. You had to go to the bathroom. Anything could have happened. I was like, unless you planned a riot with the dogs in advance, there's no way you could have known. I was like, I knew I wasn't strong enough because of the day before, so there was no way I was going to be able to pull Rudy off. And at that point, Moose was also still an asshole, so we're like, maybe Moose won't come back. Moose came back. Which, because he was being held down by Rudy, this is where he developed his habit of throwing tantrums on the ground. Because he's also, like, trying to protect himself, so it was weird when he first did it, but I understood where the thing had come from. Because Rudy had kind of traumatized the poor retriever, because, no, these are all still, like, 1-year-old puppies. So, this was also the deciding factor that Rudy was getting kicked out. Like, there was nothing we could do. Like, at most, I was like, if he had to stay, he would get put on rotation. We have a few dogs who can't be in playgroup, so they get put on rotation, which is they go in one of the smaller rings by themselves. And usually from there, depending on what the owner is doing, some of them get trained to be more okay with the dogs, because that's usually done by the actual trainers. And we actually have one dog who has come back into the ring, under supervision, of course. And if anything else gets put, like any dog gets put into the ring or anything, he will be taken out. His name's Dobby. He's one of like a pit mix, because he's got that hippo head. He's a sweetheart. I just have to watch if he gets excited. But he's one of, like, the successful cases, while other dogs get put kind of back, and some, like, it's a very long and so slow process of if you're trying to introduce dogs back in. Some of the dogs that are in rotation are also really rough players. So it's not like they're trying to cause scuffles, they just play way too rough. Which is why I also had to stop Oatmeal sometimes, because she also tries to play way too rough. And I'm like, that's not how this is supposed to go. Oatmeal, you have to be nice. Okay, that is done. I'm gonna do... I think I need 5 or whatever for the battery. Where's Arlo? Oh, something is happening over here. I guess I can head over there. But luckily, Rudy ended up just getting put in the back until the end of the day. And his owner did take it well. He was like, I completely understand with him getting kicked out and everything. Like, it wasn't like it was an instant thing. He'd known that Rudy had been having problems. There was, like, really nothing else we can do. He was getting trained at that thing, so he was really good when he's on the leash. It's just, he has really bad play manners. What is this? Hello?
Hey!
That's my man. By the way, here's your commission.
If
Why
there's a
are
thief
you
around,
back
we'll
here?
find him. Don't worry.
With her. Nora?
Hello.
Are you
The
with my
snow
husband?
melts. The smell of flowers is in the air.
Okay.
See you.
Goodbye.
Trying your luck with a hazardous ruin? This is a very dangerous area. You'll need to prove yourself worthy. You'll have to last
haven't
a
met
minute
Sam.
against the local Civil Corps officer in combat. There are 3 of us. Me, Remington, and Arlo. Any one of us will do.
Okay.
Those 2 again? When will they give up?
I
Don't
don't
worry.
know.
The Civil Corps will send someone over in time to deal with this.
Okay.
Hey!
That's cool and all, but I want to spar with you. Okay. So, when Karo plays, she's, Ow! No! Fine, I'm gonna go beat up Arlo then. Get over here, Arlo. We're sparring. I don't know why I chose the leader. I'm the leader of the Civil Corps! He's level 30, and I'm like, yeah, let me just... He's killing me. Oh, man. I was about to say, look at me win this, and I was like, alright, I need to level up a little bit more. They're level 30 and shit. But yeah, that's why Moose has his little weird habit of flailing his arms around kicking. I'm like, oh, okay. I know I'm trying to spar with them. Okay, what do I need? Oh my god, I just needed bronze bars. Oh, shit. What if I cancel? Sweet, I got it back. Okay. That works. A lot of people also don't realize about the dog daycare is like, yes, you do get to play with dogs. You do get to have fun. You also have to be cleaning. You have to be fine with cleaning up pee and poop. Those are just things that come with the job. But it also means you have to deal with dogs who are a bit of a menace. It's just something you have to deal with, and then not all dogs come trained to be like, oh yeah, he's such a sweetheart, because sometimes the pet parents are like, he's fine. No, that's not. All dogs should be trained. The first daycare I had worked at was in the city, so most of the dogs were trained because they kind of need to be when they live in the city, and it is way too late. Oh, I just saw Ginger. She's out for her night walk. She can't really handle strong sunlight, so when you see her during the day, you'll see her under an umbrella. Sorry, I was looking at my plant. I think it's supposed to be on for like 15 hours. And I'm like, damn. It's like, what plant needs that much sunlight? I was like, that's a lot. Oh, I forgot. It's why I needed the other thing, because these things go through the fuel like there's no fucking tomorrow. And I cut down all my trees, so I can't chop more wood. I'll wait for the weekend. I need to look at... Found an abandoned ruin too. Great. Okay. Guess we're going mining again. I really need them to progress the storyline. Oh. I guess it's almost time for that one festival. There's the graveyard. Oh, duh, it's this building right here. I'm just running around it. No, I'm not. It's this building over here. It's been a bit. Stop that entrance. It's this one. There we go. Yes, I guess. And now I'm just thinking of the little puppy named Pavel. He is a Great Dane puppy. Oh, and he likes to lay under my feet. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you are so cute. But since Great Danes grow up to being really big, he still goes under my legs. It's getting to the point that I can no longer really stand up straight when he does it. And he still's like, oh, I'm fine here. I love you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Pavel, please. You're going to flip me. And he kind of throws a conniption if he's got put into bigs. Oh god, a racket. But it's funny because he doesn't throw a conniption when I'm in bigs. Oh, thank goodness I got one spring. I find it fun when a dog, like, does stuff to my other coworkers, and I was like, they don't do that to me. Oh, okay, we found a relic. Like, there's this dog, this German Shepherd named Douglas. And Douglas really likes water. And he has broken our spray bottle because he tries to get it and he chomps hard, like, on the water if you spray it towards him. I have gotten this new system where I'm like, okay, but I gotta spray the other dogs so a lot of my coworkers doesn't bring the thing out when he's in the ring. I was like, I still gotta spray these dogs. So I will go ahead and like spray them, but I'll have him sit first. And luckily with that, okay, there's the last spring. Yeah. And then I'll spray the dogs, and then since he's sitting away from a safe distance, I will also spray the water bottle, or the water towards him, which he's like, nom 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 nom. It's like, oh thank goodness. But he also goes after the vacuum. We have a vacuum that kind of sprays water so we can clean. And he goes after that, but he doesn't do it for me. I think because he knows I will actually, like, he'll kind of try to start. None. I thought that was a shop. It wasn't. Because I think it's because I give him water. I don't know. Or we have this dog named Bruno. Haha, very funny, Mom. She said we don't talk about Bruno. He likes going after my coworkers' shoes. So when they're walking, he tries to bite their shoes as they walk. Like, not from behind, in front of them. And we're like, please stop. But he had never tried it with me, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I will take that. And my coworker's like, why? And I was like, I don't know, you started it. I was like, I even stuck my shoe out. See, I'm like, do you want it? And he's like, no, I just want scratches. I was like, okay, Bruno. What's another one? There's a dog, a golden retriever named Willie, and he's finally stopped trying to hump me. Don't know if he does that with the other coworkers. He does, but I don't know.
I'm surveying this cave. The man wants me to set up a haunted cave here. If you're going in, stock up on health items, since it's still dangerous inside.
Okay. Dangerous. Oh, we're taking the fucking crystals. We're gonna need these way later. Like, towards the end. Oh man, of course my inventory is shit. Okay. I'm trying to think of other things that other dogs do, but Hi, TG, how are you? Kind of just talking about dog daycare. I don't know if I'm ready for the boss, but here we go. Can I get him stuck over here again? Can you get stuck? Ah, shit, he can hit me. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Okay. Oh, hold on a minute. Pause. Inventory. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and eat that. Okay, we're gonna... Here, let me just stop in the middle of fight and eat some food. Oh, I forgot I had these. That's stamina, that's defense. Okay, this one is health. Yay, that's great. Someone had asked, what was my favorite, or like, most well-behaved dog, and I ended up talking about all my 4, like, misbehaved dogs. Because that's what you do, right? Someone asks you your favorites, you just full-blown just tell them. I was like, nah, these are my worst. It was not me, I promise. They're easier to remember, exactly. It's like, yes, I have like my favorites that I love. They are sweet. But like, I tend to remember, like, because most of the time the bad ones, they're bad for a reason. Or not bad, they're like memorable for a reason. Like, I could tell you, I was like, oh, I really like this dog's name Alice. She's really sweet, except for a dog that she hates. Then she's not so sweet. She got put on the big side recently, and I'm like, no, Alice. There's this dog named Luna. She's a really fluffy... I died. She's a really fluffy Chihuahua. She just constantly barks. But she's so cute and so soft and so fluffy. I love her. She's one of my favorites. There's this little black dog, on the big side. Her name is Lucy. She's also really sweet. She, likes to jump up and kind of, cling to my side, where she's like, hi, can I have pets? I was gonna say don't die, but the thought of the distraction would kill. Well, I just beat him up, so it's fine. There's just a rat in this barrel. Okay. Anyway. Wasn't expecting that. Didn't help. Nope. No, it did not. There's another small black dog. There's a lot of black dogs. We have a lot of, black labs, and dear lord, just please train your black labs. They're all menaces, and they all look the same, so I can't figure out who I'm yelling at. Am I yelling at Jack? Am I yelling at Bud? Or am I yelling at Maverick? Am I yelling at Kirby? Am I yelling at Hawkeye? Am I yelling at Kuro? Am I yelling at Indy? Some of those are actually easier to pick out than the black labs. Sometimes not in the moment, though. Or am I yelling at Scarlet? Though most of the time it's not Scarlet, because she also got put on the big side. Oh, there's just rats. Okay. Okay, I leveled up. We're just gonna go ahead and deal with that skill point. I guess tack would be great, but ooh. Trying to debate. I guess I'll just alternate between. Ooh, okay, I got one more. I just realized. How many dogs do you take care of again? Depends on which dogs come in. Over spring break, the highest amount that we had was 120. And yes, that was bad, but the next week, I had I had 68 dogs, and those felt worse than the 120. Food is most well behaved. We do have a small doodle named Biscuit, and he just kind of clings to my side like a child whose mother has brought him to the park, but the child doesn't want to play and is scared of the other kids, so he just clings to your side. Staff reasons? What, the 120 for spring break? No. Where do you think everyone puts their dogs when they go on vacation for spring break? We get them. It's our busy year. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and bump up attack. Okay, I think I did get everything that is breakable down there. Those are more rats. Ah! You bitch. Is this going to only do health, or is this going to get stamina? Thank you. Okay, it is. Oh no, it's dog reason. See, the 120, most of the time, a lot of it, like, the amount of dogs and how pressured everything feels depends on, really how the dogs behave. Like, I had the 68 dogs was worse, and then the next day we had like 70, like 76 or whatever, and that was the first day that was like pretty much completely quiet. Ow, that's a rat. Like, I could hear music. Like, we usually play music that everyone can hear, but that was the first day that I could actually hear multiple songs at once. Another, I know. And most of the time, the 120 dogs, some people just get, like, we get, like, older dogs, or we specifically separate them as well. Because you don't have a lot of dogs mingling with each other, because the big side gets split into two. And then the small side gets split into two, while all the really small and calmer dogs get put onto this kind of like, it's mostly just for the small dogs, get put into the smaller ring. And then we put any dogs that are getting humped a bunch get put over there as well. So it's also like you're trying to manage like a bunch of different like dog personalities to kind of find out what fits, and if it doesn't like work out, you can separate them. But it doesn't quite work out if there's a dog on rotation, because then you can't put any other dogs in there unless you know for sure that one dog gets along with them, which I only know one person who has done that. I believe I can't dine again. Well, well, it makes stamina. Okay, I need to get up there somehow. Pardon me as I kind of parkour over this. Hi! Is Dust? Doing pretty well. We're exploring the haunted cave right now. Okay, sorry. I had to get water. That we're just kind of talking about my job and spring break, because that is our busy time of the year as I try to kind of like Minecraft like platformer jump this shit. It's not like mandatory that I do this, but I want this shit. Ow, there's a fucking rat up here. Okay, he's dead. I gotta get this crystal, though. It's always nice to have, like, crystal, which is why I'm trying to get that damned crystal tree pretty early on, because it's gonna come out of nowhere, but you're gonna need a shit ton of crystals, and they don't tell you, and you're like, trying to grow this tree in time. It's funny how this kind of like platforming little thing has still made it into Sandrock. I think they just gotten a little bit better with it. because we're gonna get to it at some point during the single player one, where it's kind of mandatory, but in an update they're like, if you mess up too many times, you can skip it. And we're like, oh, you put that in after the fact. I made it before. Okay, hold on a minute. What do you give me? Beautiful. Now I gotta go turn off the hats because I hate that the... No, we're not showing the hat because the hat changes my hairstyle. Okay, Geronimo. Okay. We'll deal with that later. I'm gonna run down further. Just go beat up these rats. Oh! I forgot that we zoom when we strike a sword. I kind of miss this mechanic of when you swing, it'll automatically pull you to the next enemy. It was just very straight contrast right there that I wasn't really ready for. Oh, that was just going around. Oops, okay. Then I'll just go ahead and go up. And we'll put the battery in. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, this is gonna trigger a cutscene.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
That wasn't supposed to happen either. Why did something change from the cutscene to the... They have gotten better. I just forgot how stark of a contrast some of the cutscenes are back into gameplay. But yeah, you can tell how much they changed from Sandrock. Alright. You remember when everyone was complaining about missing items? Look, Emily's bucket. Rude! Rats. Like, they give you, like, little hints. Yes, the hat would definitely fit if it didn't change my hairstyle. Which, it still kind of does that in Sandrock as well. I think it is at least a little bit better. But I do like that they do, in this version, give you, hey look, here's Gus's lamp. Give you the option of just turning off the hat. But I also like in the Sandrock version is that they're like, here, these are your stat outfits. I'll say it this time, don't I? Well, thank you for reminding me, because I actually can't see my HP very well because my phone's blocking it. Okay, hold on a minute. Which way do I want to go? Hold on a minute. I can look at the map. Okay, the next room's here, and then I can go back and go in here. It's just, I have to go both ways anyways to pick up shit. Okay, where's the meat? Okay. Okay. Now we're done chowing on raw meat. Just go ahead and beat up everyone. His boots. Remington's boots. I guess Remington's lost his boots. Hey, there's a treasure chest over here. Give me the crystal. We're just going to go ahead and open that. Old parts. Apple slices. Ramen. Yeah. I could be running, but it's just more the fact is, like, the stamina is a thing. I kind of glad they got rid of it in Sandrock. Okay, assholes. Like, rolling, of course, in Sandrock takes stamina. Which, here, it also takes stamina, but running, though, not so much. Hold on a minute, I gotta get them together, so then I can just attack them both. Beautiful. Those guys are done. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. Whoop! You need to beat that up, please. Thank you. I can just wail on them. I kind of like this fighting style more. I'm like, I don't really need technique, but it's like, it works better if you have technique. Just over here like, whoop. I already need a neither. I needed more inventory space is what I needed. I'll just go ahead and eat some jerky. I'll eat the bones. Nom 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 nom. Okay, roast meat. Just go ahead and... Since we ate that, we should be getting some health. Okay. And that's why we call her Wolf. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and pretty much murder this rat. And then we're gonna head... That was just two rats on top of each other. Now they're two rats inside of each other. For a moment, I didn't think I was going to be able to break the pots because it was like, oh no, there's an enemy nearby. We're going to attack that, right? We're attacking that. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're getting all the rats. Okay, come on, I gotta beat you up if I want the crystals. Ah, shit, I'm out of stamina. Okay. Just go ahead and with that. Glad sword fighting doesn't take up energy anymore. There's Martha's pot. Alright, we are only gonna play until 11, so we're on our final hour because I have to get up early. Because we're playing Sandrock tomorrow. Which is going to be early. God damn it, there's always a rat in a barrel. Okay. Come on, rats. Breaking pots because... yeah. How does Link go? Yeah! Not yeah. Hiya! No. I literally can't remember the noise that Link makes. Like, I can hear it in my head, but I can't at the same time. Ooh, okay. We have a chest. Ooh, a sapphire. And a bunch of money. Starts at 6, right? Yeah. No. It starts at 7 now, our time. Because we springed forward. So it'll be at 7. You don't have to wake up at 6. I do. Yeah. It's something like that, but my brain was like, I can't. Oh, I didn't need to eat before running all the way over here. What the fuck is this? Exit? No. We're gonna go beat up more rats, apparently. Okay, anything else that I need to do? Okay, there's other stuff down here, and I think I got everyone's stuff. Who needs to talk to him when you can just walk around the boss room and destroy things? Can I grab the apples? Check. Check what? Door seems to be locked. Okay. God damn it. What did you spit out? He's got a fork for a weapon.
The stolen items. You're the thieves.
What is this? I didn't even speak. Ah. The bandit rat prince. His shriek. Okay, he's also level 10, so I'm like 4 levels higher than him. Look at him, you can't even get a hit in. I'm just sitting here going, God. Ow! Oh, hold a minute. Hold a minute. We were about to die. I have 38 health. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and use this. Pumpkins, we cannot eat. I'll go ahead and sort a little bit. Okay, there's nothing over there. I guess meat it is. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, we have royal honey. I'll also eat that. Thank you. Yeah, that'll do. Back to the fight. This is when I like that we spring forward to attack the enemies, because I don't have to use stamina. I have to use stamina to get away. I don't need to use stamina to run forward and attack him. I just have to click. And he's done. I have to go tell the mayor. Damn, I can't just break all the tables. Oh look, we got something else. Oh look, a small engine and data disk. Yay. Alright, can I pick up this person's bike? Oh, Presley's sofa. McDonald's stuff. There's nothing else that I can pick up, right? I hadn't found that guy's book. Maybe I didn't grab it. Oops. And where do we lead out? Hi. Oh yeah, fight me.
What are you doing in there?
Pest control?
I was fixing the cave power generator and...
Pest control?
The cave complex extended all the way to here?
That
And
went
you defeated
under.
all of them? Wow.
I did a good job.
So the bandit rats were behind the thefts. I knew it. They've
Did
been
you?
crowding around our town for a while now.
Oh, okay.
We were following some leads that brought us here. Just about to go inside as well. You take a break. Go tell our mayor what happened. We'll head on in and clear out any stragglers.
Sure. Tell me if you find any. Bye, darling. Oh, look, school just got out. I still have to spar with one of them and not die. Oh, there you are, Gale.
So that's what happened.
Yep.
I should have asked the Civil Corps to check out the cave first. But what do you know? You fixed two problems at once. Congratulations!
That means double the pay, right? Right?
Here's your commission money.
I get more, right?
And here's some extra
Yeah.
for helping to solve the mystery of the town thief.
Look at that. Money! Fucking take it. I spent a whole day on that shit. Alright, sort all. There's so much. Sweet! I forget what I call my things, and apparently I call it sweets. Oh, that is moving. Well, it is Thursday. Oh, hold a minute. The silver core is over here. Arlo, I demand a reach match.
Hello!
He's running! Okay, slow and steady. I'm bursting level 30. I gotta... Look, I have done a few hits on him, and I have... You guys are just watching my ass get handed to me. I gotta run around because I need fucking stamina. Don't! No, I forgot that there's a time limit.
You're pretty good. Good enough that I don't have to worry too much.
About what? Wait, I won? Did I? Yes! Now we can go into the hazardous ruins. There's just a bunch of monsters over there. Be careful. We got some bamboo stuff. That also gives me caterpillars. Can I come in? We just hop the fence right there. Yeah, because there's those birds. Wait a minute, can I find scraps early on? I'd rather not fight those birds. They will attack me if I get close, though. So I'm trying not to do that right now. Because I want to see if I can just see scraps. I'm like looking for it. Hold on a minute. I just got a crystal necklace. And it's better than that one. Why is my eyes like that? Okay, I know... I kind of remember where I needed to look. I know there's a fishing spot here. I was kind of hoping I could find scraps early on. I don't see any of the blue dots, so I didn't know. Eh. Come on, jump up there. Pardon me, Slurpees. I do not come in peace, but just go ahead and do whatever the fuck I want. What the fuck is this? The birds are shitting and the Slurpees are icing. And Scraps is nowhere to be seen. You missed. Okay. I guess we just go to bed. Hopefully that does trigger, the next kind of main quest. Because that's how you just advance the story, is that you can stay, like, at this spot pretty much forever if you don't, like, continue the main quest. Like, you can go off and do whatever you want, or you can just blast through the main quest. Like, you can befriend everyone and stuff. But I will pretty much just not befriend anyone, just blast through the main story. Because when you befriend people, you also unlock their story and stuff like that, so you get more out of the gameplay. Oh, it's the day of bright sun. Okay, from Town Hall, we have an important meeting. Yes. Got good news. Sweet. Day of bright sun. Okay. That was just essentially like, hey, your workshop, rank went up. We have to talk to you. And I don't know. Some stuff. Okay, sort all. Okay, we got Taurus. Hold a minute, hold a minute! I just realized it's the festival day. I know. Give me a moment. What's the marketplace? Ah, shit, it's up. Great, because I can go sell fish, but I wanted to buy these. Roses. Roses are like kind of like the universal like love gift that you can kind of just, or like gift that you can just give to people. But
Hello.
on festival days.
If you ever get tired of being a builder, you'd make a good Civil Corps officer, I think.
Thanks. In this game, you can't join them. In Sandrock, though, you can. Roses. I get 20 plus 20 because it doubles. So it usually would be 10. But because it's a festival day, it goes up by 20. So you essentially could just hold off on gifting people things until just like festivals or like birthdays. I think it's birthdays as well that it doubles it. So if you just kind of keep that in mind, you can actually get through everyone kind of fairly easy as long as you know what their like highest gift thing is. Some of them are like really easy that I remember just giving like simple things like Jack over here really likes I think they were called sweet apples or something like that. Or like delicious apples. Not just normal apples, but like the delicious ones. There was a few. I think Papa Bear, which is that giant bear guy, also likes those apples. I think Toby up there, the other boy, likes them too. Okay, here we go. Day of bright sun. Let me just hit everyone with my sword. Fuck is it? Ah! Everyone's cruel in this game. You, like, have to literally push people out of the way if you actually want. Blue leather, I'll take it. Like, in Sandrock, I could get a whole bunch of them. Here, no, it's every man for himself. Hey, pumpkins. Edit! You playing? It's like, no, I'm walking. Just a floating sword in the sky! Oh fuck, here it comes. No! Copper bars! Don't mind the sun, just stare up and grab the presents. Oop, here they come! No! So close. No! 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 The presents! I want them! I love rubber fruit. No! Arlo! You bitch! Presents! Didn't see this. It's just a joke. Thanks, Toby. Apricot. I want it! Aroma apples. That's it. Just be careful. No. Let me, pardon me as I just go by another row of of things. Just so I can get more presents. Come on. Come on. Give me the presents. Yes. No! Ah, just rubber fruit again. Hey, fluffy pendant. Oh, look, there's Papa Bear. Shut up, I'll push if I want to. Oh, speaking of, Papa Bear. Papa Bear. Talk to me. He was walking in the air for a moment. That's cool! Papa Bear! There we go. Too many people! It's an egg hunt. It's like Easter all over again. Like one of those like public ones. It's like every child for himself. Are these the aroma apples? Yes. Here you go. Jack, where are you? There you are.
I'm so
Oh,
glad
kid.
you defeated the thieves. Toby was
I
about
didn't
to
realize.
enlist me to go on an adventure to look for them. I was so scared.
I forgot that I hadn't met Jack. Anyway, here, Jack, have
Is
an
that-
apple.
Wow. I like it.
Pinky. There's
I
Ginger.
heard from Papa that you found the town thief.
Oh yeah, by accident, really. You see,
Oh, we tell Ginger all our stories.
What a surprise. Running into the bandy rat prince like that. But you beat them all. You must be getting good at ruin diving. Thanks for telling me your adventure. I really loved the story.
No problem, Ginger. Hi, Pinky. Hi, Arlo.
Want a jewel? I'll go easy on you.
No, you didn't! Oh, I think QQ also likes the apples. I'm like trying to remember. They really needed to give Pinky more voice lines instead of meow. Oh, one minute here. You get a little nice group photo of everyone. Can I take this? I stole! No one saw. It was my greatest plot, my greatest heist ever. One bronze bar. Okay, since it will be the weekend when I head to sleep, we'll deal with the people, Huss and Tuss. Then, let's see. Anything I need to do besides build a whole bunch more chests because, oh lord, these things are nuts. I guess I haven't unlocked the others yet. We're gonna go ahead, sort, throw those down. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're gonna be putting those. Okay. That one is filled. We'll just go ahead and fill this one. I haven't really organized these, or I don't know if I plan to. Okay, we're gonna go to what character? No, inventory it was. Okay. Wait a minute. Just making sure that actually went to the right one. They could be stacked. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Yeah, that's all fine. Though, I need that fish. Okay. Now I have all of the fish. We're gonna run back to the market and see if I can sell. All the market price is still high. Alright, well, do you take fish? You do not. Do you take fish? You do. Okay, looking at how much she has right now, I can't sell that. I can sell all of these. I can sell this. No. I can't sell those. I can sell this and get away with it. Okay. That's all the fish I can sell. Do you want fish? Ooh, I can sell fish. Okay, I'm able to sell this one kingfish. Oh. Okay, I can sell this. Okay. Can't sell anymore, but I will. Okay. I can sell more here. Okay. Those are a no. This is a no. Oh shit, we got the fireside meeting. Of course, I will just go ahead and head over there, but I do want to check this. Okay, I can sell fish. Hell yeah! Look at that money! Group photo. Aww, that's cute. I forget that they get to do individual photos. Like, they will stand where they kind of, like, usually hang out, I think. I am getting tired. But yes, we're going to be talking about the trip a bit more tomorrow. I don't know how much details we're hashing out, or if we're hashing it out in the beginning, before stream. No idea. We'll talk about it.
I'm pleased to announce that we found the culprits for the stolen items.
Woo!
It appears to be a band of bandy rats hanging around town. Fortunately, they've been dealt with by the new builder in the Civil Corps. So I'd say this current ordeal is
Civil Corps. I
end.
fucking did it.
We have some of the items recovered in my office. Come and see if your item is among them.
I also have a bunch of people's items.
Since the last fireside meeting, I've obtained enough capital to commission the construction of 5 DD vehicles to form the Portia
I really should have been
transportation system.
fucking making those. Oops. Oh, fuck.
We're in the process of visiting the builders in our town to get them signed up on this project. When this system is complete, Portia will enter a new stage of rapid expansion and become a beacon of development in the free cities. I hope that everyone looks forward to it.
Woo! Okay. We gotta go and start on those DD stuff. Because I forgot. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, I only own one small engine. Okay, I need copper bars, wire. Okay, I'm gonna need that. I own 22. Okay, wait a moment. 5 times 6, I need 30. I need 8 more. I need 25 glass. And I don't have that. Stop what you're doing. I don't know where it is. Cancel. Yes. Don't need that. I need you to be crafting sand. Like, legit 25. Okay. And then what is it? 5 times 5 again is 25, which I have 31. I should be fine. Okay, how much leather do I have? I have 8. I need 2 more. Wooden boards. Oh shit, I need wooden boards for the seats. Okay, I need at least... Okay, that's gonna take 2 seats, which I need 10 seats. Five times 4 is 20. Hi, Toby. Hi, how are you? Currently we're mathing out so I can get a head start on the DD transport. Because apparently I think we're making 5 of them. So I'm trying to get it there before I need to... How many of these do I need? 30? I need 8. Still. Okay, and then, okay, leather I can do as well. I'll just go ahead and power that again. Okay, what... Oh shit, this is only level 1. I'm gonna need to get a better one. Wooden boards. I need wooden boards. Wooden boards, wooden boards. Ah, shit. My trees haven't grown back. I guess I'm gonna head this way. Yes, I know it's late, but I need trees. But hi, Toby. How are you doing? We must beat Higgins. Won't stop me, Higgins. I really wish we could get the damn tree farm up and running. Then I can just have the stuff delivered. Instead of causing deforestation. Like, it's kind of funny how much wood is actually needed, and then, you get to Sandrock, and they're like, you can't cut down trees. And you're like, wow, what did the fucking first game make me do? And I was like, wood's everywhere. But yeah. Daro is also joining us for Sandrock tomorrow, so that will be fun. It's been a while. I think he's only done it once with a... No. Maybe it's only been once. I think it's only been once. I know, like, we before went on it to give him, like, because I let him, like, play a little bit and told him, like, all the controls. Okay. want to really cut down the big trees, and I don't even think I can right now because I don't think my tools are big enough. Because I believe that's how you get ironwood. Because right now I'm dealing with hardwood, and ironwood would be next. And then I believe it's petrified wood, but I don't remember where to get that. It's getting late. You should probably rest. Oh, nothing will happen if I faint, but it's still like, oh man. Still do try to get to bed. Doesn't mean I make it in on time. Go to bed with my sword. It's snuggly. Oh no. Alright, this is the last day.
Ah, hello! I've got
Hi,
great
Presley.
news! The mayor has secured the funding to make 5 DDs!
Yay!
These are 3-wheeled transports used for short-distance travel. They will make our town much more accessible.
This is the fast travel, by the way. Samrock came with it already built. Not in the multiplayer version, but they gave you a little bit to start with.
This is a big order. The mayor posted the 5 orders separately on the Commerce Guild board. You can start working on them immediately. I'm sure the other builders will be after these commissions as well. So come on, what are you waiting for?
Nothing really. Oh, here it is. I'm an old man who loves playing the game of Cross 5 in the park. But here lies the problem, there's no tables in the park. I have to play on the ground, so I decided to make my own. I contacted the other workshops to commission a stone table and 2 stone seats. I saw it too small of a commission to take. You're my only hope. Isaac. No problem, Isaac. I'll do it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start up the D thing. Okay, and I'm also going to continue making wooden boards. Okay, that's almost done. I'm getting more glass. So we're gonna go ahead and run over, because at 8, that's when the thing opens. So I'm gonna snag as many as I can. But then I'm also gonna have to go to the construction because I need to upgrade my work table. I believe these should still show up on the weekend. I believe. Okay, it's 8. Yes. Okay, here they are. Oh! I only can take 1. By the way, this is, a thing again. They brought this back in Sandrock. Yes, you can move them, but I hadn't found the need to do it until just now. And all else fails? I find the point where it has pretty much everything and you just click it. There we go. Nice way to get little rep points, because here's the workshop ranking. Hey, I'm number 3. Fucking Higgins. My workshop is named Sweets. There's a person named Sweet. Dairy Factory. Okay. Now we're gonna go see what it takes to upgrade. Which, this is right here. Should be this book. Work table. Upgrade. I need wooden boards. Shit. And 5 old parts. Fuck. I have the money though. That's good. I need to go find the old parts though, as the wooden boards are getting done. Fuck you, Higgins. Oh, he might have just ran in to do one. Petra. For this vehicle, you're gonna need parts made of relics. I'm not sure if you know how to process exactly. Come see me. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and sort all. Yes. Oh wait, I do have enough old parts. And I have wooden boards. Guess I wasn't carrying them. I still don't have enough, but okay. I need to figure out how much leather. Wrong one. I need to figure out how much leather. Okay, it makes. I need 2 seats. 2 times 5. I only need 10 leather, and I currently only own 8. I need 20 here. I'm gonna need a whole lot more wooden planks. Okay. I need 2 more leather. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and put all of those on what I need. This. What else was it? I don't remember. Leather? Oh wait, no, I think that was to make the seats. I don't remember. Okay, tire. Oh, small engine. Ooh, it was copper bars. Glass. Okay. holding all my glass, am I? Okay, there's the copper bars. There's the glass. Okay, hold a minute. Okay, these do not need to be down here right now. I do need this, though. Single seat, single seat. Small engine. Did I not? I thought I had a small engine. Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm gonna need to make Isaac's things. 1 and 2. Okay. We're gonna see if I'm able to do this. I'll be happy to get it done in a day.
Excellent work. I'm impressed. Now I just wait for it to be set up and we can have a game of Cross-5 or 2.
Do I not need to set it up? Okay. Do you like everyone's little umbrella hats? Oh, I thought the leather was done already. I believe I can't save. Yeah, okay. But yes, with that, we'll end the day with this. I wanted to be like, hey, I wanted to get one duty thing done, but I don't think that's going to happen. I should probably actually figure out where these engines come from. Okay, the abandoned ruin. Okay, it said it's found in the abandoned ruin. I guess we can go check the furthest one, see if we can find some engines. Really hoping so, because, oh boy, that's gonna suck. I just need 4 more. There we go. Oh, I kind of forget I get rewards for doing that. Oh, fudge. That's not what I need. Hey, leveled up. Alright, I'll take that. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's not it. That's spring. Okay. Dang. All I need is a small engine. Oh look, I'm getting magnesium ore. Iron ore, tin. Damn it, it's a bucket. Yeah, the buckets can be useful, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. The spring. Lubricant? I can find lubricant, but I can't find a fucking small engine. Ah, that's a vowel. Don't really need that yet, though. It's a spring! That's not it either. Oh, come on. No, that's spring again. Oop, well, I think I'm lost. Oop. Ah, no, that's just an arm. Damn it. Just wanted to stop by and say hi, big fan. Hope you have an awesome stream. Going to go rest. Thank you for dropping by, Stove. I hope you had a good stream. have all the rest. Thank you for dropping by. Big fan. You're just gonna have to believe the heart is together because I can't put my hands together. Bye-bye. Get all the rest. Damn, that's still not the piece. Where am I supposed to find small engines? That's not. Nope, that's lubricant. Oh, okay. Wow, they made it to the ground. That's an eyeglass. Oh. I won't complain about that one. I just don't have to go find it later. I don't remember this being hard. Well, I have the 2 eyeglasses. I guess we're doing that now. It's cool and all, but I just don't know what I was looking for. Couple simple circuits. Secret tunnel, through the mountain. Secret, secret, secret tunnel. Ah, fuck, it was lubricant. I'm starting to believe that the small engine doesn't exist in this one. I ran out of stamina just before it. Oh my god. I don't have any food. Can I eat the fucking worm? No. Can I eat the shoe? I can't. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to accept that that is the end. I did not find a single small engine. A little small engine that thought it could not. I wasn't able to complete building my work table, which sucks, but I'm just gonna have to do that next time. I know it's late. No, you get back over there. Nope, get back over there. I need that. Alright, we'll just go ahead and sleep so we can save. And And then we're done for the night. But yes. Back to menu, yes. There's all the brothers. Okay. Alright, so next week we should be continuing, which that will be the final week before the vacation. And I should be back like the 10th. So maybe that weekend, maybe not. Other than that, then probably the next one. Scratch that, not the next one. It would be the one after that because that's ASUN. It's immediately a different kind of event. But yes, I will see some of you later if you hop on in. It'll be 7 Central Time. If you're in any time zone, I'm sorry, my brain can't think of others. I was like, if you're in the UK, I believe you add 6 hours, so 12. If you're in the Philippines, it's... Wait, no, not 6. It's 7. So it'll be 1 o'clock if you're in the UK, and then it'll be 8 o'clock if you're in the Philippines, PM. I only can think of time zones that my friends live in. It'll be 5 in the morning if you're in, like, California. Yay! I hope you enjoy your lunch. But I will see you guys all later.